thrilled to be here at the ACG New York 20th Annual Wine Tasting Gala here in Manhattan in New York. And we here are with the legacy of Bobby Blumenfeld from AIAC, who actually was the previous executive director of the New York chapter for several years and the founder and creator of the Middle Market Week. So Bobby, thrilled to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you created Middle Market Week and what the vision was behind it?
Well, so I started as a member of ACG back yonder, and then became president and inherited the Wine Gala, and we grew it to a large amount of people coming at the New York Athletic Club, and it was sort of getting a little too big, so we're going to lead into that, and that's how we got to Gotham Hall. I noticed that a lot of people were coming from out of New York, and I felt that in order to bring people to New York, we needed to have a little more going on. So I created Middle Market Week in order to encourage other groups, other companies to invite people into New York. Eventually they would attend the Wine Gala, but also Monday through Friday have other activities, M&A activities to get involved with, and that's sort of what's behind ACG, is to encourage people to create those relationships, to create what would end up becoming, hopefully, M&A deals or new business for service providers, and that they can meet under, whether it's lunch, dinner, whether it's events at night, that it became a whole group of activities during the week. And I'm glad to see that my dream is sort of coming true.
Yeah, and I would say mission accomplished. If you're out there, you can hear all the buzz of all the people who are having those meetings, having those conversations, keeping their relationships moving, and very soon having some glasses of wine. Are you a wine drinker, Bobby? And if you are, what do you prefer?
I tend to go for the reds.
The reds,
but
okay.
I'm looking for a few good whites there.
Yeah.
But I should also add, since I always have, it's a relationship organization, I have to plug, I'm no longer with ACG. And moved on into the M&A world, where I'm with a family office called American Industrial Acquisition Corp. We own 83 manufacturing companies in 22 countries, and we mostly are manufacturing, B2B. We look to grow companies, long steady, long hold periods, and operate with no debt. So I'm out there looking, making relationships, to find those secret gems out there that we can acquire, or in some cases, when we do sell some of our holdings, when that happens.
Yeah. Well, now that the election is official, are you feeling like things are going to start to pick up soon in the market?
I think all the trends are there. In the last 2 years, 3 years, M&A activity obviously has been down, starting with COVID. Sort of the perfect storm of activity there. But I'm sensing it's actually been started a couple maybe months ago, where we're seeing, I'm also on the sell side, so we're seeing more activity, more interest, rates coming down. Mm-hmm. All the indicators are going in the right direction for, I think, 2025 to be a growth. I'm not saying it's a stellar year, but it's going to be a growth year. Certainly the political environment today is going to encourage that. I think we'll see a further drop in interest rates and more activity. And hopefully, while there's lots of capital out there, dry powder out there, they're going to actually spend it.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
And the credit market's going to open up a lot more. So I think the general buzz is a lot more activity going on. So next year will be even a better wine gala.
That's right.
So,
that's
success
right.
Stories.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
All right. So should we go out and get some wine?
Let's go do it.
Let's go find a red. All right. Thanks, Bobby.